Welcome back to John Kleis Cardio. My name is Max. Today behind me I've got a Transporter T6.1 that's been in for a few upgrades with us. Let's jump inside. I'm going to show you the head unit upgrade we've done to get rid of that very small factory display that was in here before and upgrade it to something which has got a much larger display, a bit more user friendly to use, and it looks a lot better in terms of Apple CarPlay. Here we have Apple CarPlay on the screen here, which I've already connected to my phone, so it boots up into it straight away. Apple CarPlay is obviously going to give you a much nicer way of using your car while driving. You've got navigation apps like Maps, Google Maps. I like Tidal for my music choice, but if you already got one of these cars, you will already have Apple CarPlay, but just not on a whopping 10.1 inch screen, which is what this particular Pioneer head unit is. Now this Pioneer head unit is fitted in with a particular insulation kit which is designed for the T6.1, so it doesn't look, when you look around the side of it, you can't really see too much. There is actually a pocket behind here which was requested by the customer. If I grab the screen, the customer has opted to have a HDMI and USB port behind there which he can connect his Fire Stick or equivalent HDMI device into. This will also keep the factory reverse camera with the interface that we've installed, but also give us a little bit of vehicle information, parking sensor information, front and rear, and also allows you to adjust certain vehicle settings that you will need to be able to control. You can access that inside here. If you had automatic climate control down there, you could control it from here. We have manual control, gives you the VIN, bit information on this vehicle, and these are some of the vehicle settings that you get. So all your different control that you have on the vehicle that would have been on the factory system is all controlled via here. So all your things from vehicles, tyres, lights, park assist, all of this stuff, you've still got control over it, and it looks a little bit like this. So yeah, that just gives you a bit of an idea. So this is using a particular interface which retains vehicle functions, keeps the steering wheel controls working, keeps the factory reverse camera working, which is also spec'd on this vehicle, and also keeps the SOS working, so the SOS system is all retained in this vehicle. Now this vehicle has already had an Alpine audio upgrade, so we've got the Adventure audio speakers. Used to have the Alpine Adventure amp also running it. We've got the sub also below me underneath the seat. We've actually replaced that with a new amplifier, which I can give you a little show in a second. This is the main screen for the head unit. You've got your digital radio on here where you can tune into all your DAB stations. Search for tracks around here, scroll down there, set your favourite radio stations. Quite easy and straightforward to save that just by holding it down for a few moments. But that's pretty much what the DAB looks like, although you'll probably find yourself living mostly in Apple CarPlay when you have a system like this, where all your maps, your music, your messaging, everything you need to do on this whopping massive screen looks way better, easier to use, see. I think it suits the dashboard very well in my opinion. We also have actually wired it, so this is a camper vehicle. Just some bits and bobs going on in the back there, but it's wired up to the Victron relay, so the customer can obviously have the stereo on while he is not in the vehicle. I'm going to quickly show you around the back of the car as well, around the side where we've installed our amplifier to run the system. A new amplifier is going to run the front speakers, it's going to run the subwoofer underneath the seat, and it's also going to run 2 exterior speakers that the customer is going to add. I'll just move this seat forward, and just down there, that's our new Audison amplifier. That's what's running the front speakers, under-seat subwoofer, which is underneath the driver's side, which I could probably fold out and give you a quick look at too. There's the Alpine subwoofer down there, so that's an 8-inch in a sealed box. Just brings a lot more bass to this system. There's the old Alpine amplifier, but we've upgraded something a lot more heavy duty. Also with spare channels, as customer would like to have some additional rear speakers added or used for exterior. So we've got a couple cable connections here where he can literally just run that out to his tower speakers that he's going to add to the system and have some sounds outside the car. That amplifier is all running off the battery system and this Victron charger, which is all behind here. So yeah, that's pretty much it from this video. I'm Max with John Kleis. If you've got a Transporter, any other vehicle for that matter, and you want a sound upgrade or security or CarPlay, get in contact with us and we can create a solution for you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.